Okay, I'm just going to make this quick video. If anyone is still sitting on the fence as regards buying a carbon steel pan, thinking that they're really hard work to clean because food gets welded to the pan, I'm just going to quickly show you a simple way to clean the gunk and burnt on food out of a carbon steel pan. It is pretty straightforward. You don't need to use soap or anything harsh. I've just made a couple of burgers, cheeseburgers in here, so there's a bit of cheese and fat and all sorts in that pan, and you know, it is pretty, it is pretty welded to that pan. So the pan is still a little bit warm. I'm just going to turn the gas on and just warm this up to soften it. So I should just speed the video up for a few seconds. Okay, you can just start seeing the bits of cheese and what have you just starting to bubble in there now. So I know this is getting pretty hot now. So all we need to do, I've got a kettle here of some just boiled water. I'm going to carefully pour this in. Maybe, I don't know, quarter, half an inch of water in there, and we're going to get this now so it's bubbling, so it's boiling. Turn the extractor up a little bit because we are creating a bit of steam. Okay, so we're pretty hot there now. So this hot water will start to soften all this burnt on food. And I've got this it's actually a burger flipper from Amazon. It's about £6, something like that, maybe $8. It is quite sharp at the end, so it's almost like a little chisel, if you will. So it's just as simple as just slide that backwards and forwards. Not much pressure, no need, and it's just lifting all that burnt on food. Right into the corners. I did just round the corners off this scraper, just stop it gouging into the pan. But I'll throw the links in the description to anything that I'm using in this little how-to video. Okay, so I'm pretty happy that that's the majority of all the burnt on food in there now. So we'll take this over to the sink and get rid of all the leftover bits, and we'll move on to the next step. Okay. So I'll just rinse that down, we'll catch that in the little filter thing there, and then strainer rather, and then move on to the next step. So you just want some hot water, tap hot water, hand hot, and just put some water in the pan. Okay, now I've got this little spiky sort of scourer scrubber thing. It's I think it's coconut based. I'll put the link in the description, but it does work quite well, and it's kind of abrasive on the burnt on bits, but not on the pan. So it's just as simple as swoosh that round. Now you will find that there will be some slightly more stubborn bits. So this is just taking out the last of the larger bits. Okay, put that on one side. Put water everywhere. Okay. And the next thing we've got is it's just a little scotch-brite pad. This is basically like the abrasive side that you'll get on your little sponges, but you can buy these in little pads. But it's just as simple as, see, there's just a little bit of burnt on bits in there. Just give them a little scrub. You can actually feel as you're moving this about if there is anything still stuck on the pan. That's about it. So what we'll do at this stage is just dry off the excess water. And we'll heat the pan just to evaporate any water off there. Let the pan cool down so it's warm but not cold. Drop of oil in there, wipe the oil round as best you can, and then pretty much wipe out all that oil, and then that's good for the next time. So if you are still on the fence about whether to buy one of these carbon steel pans, I would suggest go for it, because I've been finding them absolutely fantastic. So yeah, hope you found that useful.